Hello and I welcome you to code-deepali. This is DSA Data Structures and Algorithms Part 3. Today's agenda is figure of big O notation, omega notation and theta notation. So let's start. This is the figure of big O notation. As you can see, it represents the lower bound of an algorithm runtime. What is omega notation? Omega notation is used to represent upper bound of an algorithm runtime. It measures the best case time complexity. It is denoted as f of n is equal to omega g of n, or f of n is greater than equal to c star g of n. Let's see an example. If f of n is equal to 3n plus 2, then prove that f of n is equal to omega g of n. Let f of n is equal to 3n plus 2. Consider 3 is equal to c, g of n is equal to n. If n is equal to 1, 3 into 1 plus 2 is greater than equal to 3 into 1. 5 is greater than equal to 3 is true. So the values of n is 1 and c is 3. This is the figure of omega notation. As you can see, it represents the lower bound of an algorithm runtime. What is theta notation? It is used to represent both running time between the upper bound and the lower bound. It is represented as f of n is equal to theta g of n. The formula is c1 g of n is less than equal to f of n is less than equal to c2 g of n. It measures the average time complexity. It is not more, not less amount of time of an algorithm. This is the figure of theta notation. As you can see, it represents the upper bound as well as lower bound of an algorithm runtime. Let's consider an example. F of n is equal to 3n plus 2. Prove that f of n is equal to theta g of n. Let n is equal to 1. C1 is equal to 3 and C2 is equal to 4. Then 3 is less than equal to 5 and 3 is less than equal to 4. The first one is true and the second one is false. So let's see another value of n. If n is equal to 2, then 6 is less than equal to 8 is less than equal to 8, which is true. So the values of n is true 2 and C1 is 3 and C2 is 4. In the next video, we will know more about little o notation, little omega notation, more examples and introduction to AVL tree. Thank you. Like, share and subscribe to code-deepali.